Hi everyone, it's Winter. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm new to this, so please don't judge me. It's my very first video. I'm going to show you guys how I did this look. Super simple, super easy, one palette. So you can just follow through and see how I came up with this. So a little about me. I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just someone who loves makeup and like getting dressed and looking pretty. I'm such a girl. So a lot of my friends ask me to do their makeup for them, also how I do my makeup. So I thought, you know what, I'm on YouTube so much, might as well make my own channel so I can show everyone. I'm not as dramatic as a lot of people I see on YouTube with their makeup because I like it a little more simple. So I feel like makeup is supposed to enhance me, not change how I look. So I try not to do extreme contouring. But just watch my video, give me some likes. I'm gonna try to keep a stream of videos coming in because I like seeing how people do makeup. I hope you guys enjoy my channel too. And don't judge me, I know I'm real ratchet right now. I'm doing everything on my laptop, but I'm going to learn how to do it like the professionals in time. So it's Winter, nice to meet you guys. I hope you like my tutorial. Time to color correct. I'm using Makeup Forever high definition blush in the color 515. I already primed my face with Smashbox primer. What I'm doing now is a technique called buffing. I learned this from Wayne Goss. He's on YouTube. So this is just translucent powder that I'm using to just buff out my skin. I do it before I apply my foundation. This is another trick I learned from Wayne. You take a little of your foundation and you mix it with an oil. I'm using Jamaican castor oil that I got from my mom when she came up. So I mix it with my foundation and I apply it. It leaves your skin so dewy and so moist, and you don't need to use a lot of foundation with it. The oil just goes in and spread. I love it. I love the way it makes my face feel. And how smooth it goes on my skin. This is my new staple. Now I'm just blending with my beauty blender. It's damp. Now it's time to highlight. I'm using my Black Opal Flawless Concealer Stick in the color Honey. I'm also using LA Girl in the color LA Girls Pro Concealer in the color Medium Beige, just a little bit because I really don't like a drastic highlight. I blocked your view so you couldn't see. I was also putting on my contour colors, LA Girl again, in the color Espresso and Chestnut. Now I'm blending out with my beauty blender. Oh my gosh, I'm blocking the view. I'm so sorry guys. I'm so new to this. I'm going to get it together, I promise. So I like to blend out the highlighted areas first, and then I go in with the darker areas. It's a basic technique. Everyone does it like this. And I just keep going over and over and over with the dark and the light and the dark and the light, just so that it can have like a seamless finish. I hate when I see like the demarcations between the highlight and the contour. So I try to just blend and make everything look seamless. Now I'm gonna bake. I'm using my banana powder by Ben Nye, and I'm using my a puff, my Laura Mercier puff. I love Laura Mercier's products. Sorry if I'm saying the name wrong. I have a slight accent. I apologize. So I'm just cooking or baking underneath my eyes, all the areas where I highlighted. Now I'm putting some color back in my face with my contour. I do not know the name of this contour. I got it from my sister-in-law years ago, and I always used it. And now it's a contour thing. I'm like, wow, I've been ahead of my time. I like to contour around my nose and my eyes. I try to use like my contour color as a transition color as well. So that's a step that I do. Now I'm using my eye primer from Urban Decay. I'm an Urban Decay girl. I know that there's so many other makeup products, but I really like their products. Now I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills, her contour and highlight palette. I like to use this as a transition color. I'm using the darkest color as my transition color because I just feel like I'm a brown girl, and it just does something. It makes my makeup look so good. I'm sorry guys, I don't know the name of the color. I wish I could tell you. Now I'm doing my eyes. I'm doing my lids with my Vice palette. The color I'm using first is Heroine. It's like a nice blue. It's like a blue dark smoky I'm doing. And I'm blending. You know guys, you have to blend. I like, I have more than one technique when I'm doing my makeup, but whenever I'm doing a dark color on the lid, I do my transition and then I apply the color, and then I will apply like a color in the middle on the crease, just so I could keep building on the payout. If you understand what I'm saying, I don't like to just do, I see like a lot of artists start from up and go down, but I bounce up and down. So I do transition color, lid, crease when I work with darker colors. I'm just blending. I have like a hooded crease. So what I tend to do is once I pat the makeup on my lid, I also open my eyes and just do the color in my crease as well. So the colors I used was Heroine and Revolver so far. Revolver, I used it at the end V, with the crease and the V of my lid. Now I'm putting in the color Freeze on my inner lid just to do like a transition, like so that the color could fade. And I just like the way it looked. So it's like the inside, it just blends in and it has like a transition. I just like the way it looked. It looked so pretty. Blend. Now, I went offline to put on my lashes and liner. I'm not an expert. This is my first video, so bear with me. What you see me doing now is a technique called buffing. I'm using my Laura Mercier's secret brightening powder to do this. This is a secret that I learned from Wayne Goss, and I love it because it's translucent powder. When you take a picture, you don't have the flashback because you have it all over your face. And the Laura Mercier's brightening powder has like little specks of diamonds, is what I like to say. All right, now what I'm doing right now is I'm bronzing up around my face. I put the most bronzer around my contour areas, and then whatever's left on the brush, I just sweep it all over my face in the same circular motion. Still, I'm buffing. Now you see me putting on my blush. Because I did a more metallic eye, I went with a blush that's more metallic. It's actually called Peach Twist from MAC. Now, baby, I'm putting on my favorite thing. It's my Champagne Pop by Becca. I love this product. I put it on the high points of my face, the tip of my nose, my eyebrow bone, and then this is me again, buffing to make sure that everything is seamless and clean. Now it's time for the lips. This is a color from Sephora. It's called Mesquite, Mesquite. I do not think that I'm pronouncing that correctly. I overline my upper lip, not my bottom. My bottom lip is full, but whenever I smile, I tend to lose my top lip. So I try to overline it a little bit. But if you can see, my lip line is very defined. The lipstick that I used was Lolita by Kat Von D. I love that color. It goes with everything. You could use a brown lip liner, whatever. It just transitions so well. And of course, I'm done now, so I had to spray my face with my Max Fix Plus. So this is the end result. I know it's really ratchet. Please bear with me. This is my first video, and I'm doing it all on my laptop. I will learn and get better.